Let me ask you a question. What do you think is the proper way to celebrate the first American Pope, who happens to be from Chicago? You celebrate with a frickin' sandwich is what you do. Yeah, that's what you do. Thank you to Portillo's for creating the Leo. Portillo's, a very famous sandwich place in and around Chicago. They make all kinds of things. They've got their own creation for the Pope. It's called the Leo. And it is an Italian beef sandwich with a giardiniera and gravy and the whole thing. We're gonna make it. We've made Italian beef before. We've done the shredded version. We're not doing the shredded version. And you know how you don't do the shredded version? You don't take like an hour. This is an overnight proposition because we cook the beef in big pieces and then they gotta cool and you slice it thin. Freaking tomorrow. I don't freaking, why do I imagine all the Chicagoans walk around like that? So we make a little spice rub first. Sear our beef, get it in the pot, get the beef broth in. Way it goes, so I'm gonna add something to the beef broth just to make it better and probably piss off everybody in Chicago. And then we cook it. We let it cool and we'll see you tomorrow when we put it together.
With the slicer.
Well, we're gonna use the slicer. I thought I could use my new mandolin. What do you think about that?
No, the slicer.
Maybe we'll try the slicer and the mandolin because I've got the mandolin now. I want to use it for everything. All right, let's toast some spices. A little pan, we're gonna toast some whole spices. The dried ones we'll just add after, but we'll start with some coriander, whole coriander seed. Okay, a little bit more. Love it. Oh, fuck. Just trying to peel that. Some fennel. You know what fennel smells like? Max.
Pepper.
No, licorice.
Anise.
Anise. I don't want this too hot. I'm gonna throw in at this point too. Sorry. I'm also gonna throw in here some red pepper flakes. I know it's not whole, but still good. And this I just want to warm, and the heat is gonna really help bring the flavor and aroma of these spices out. So just a little bit. We don't want any burning. It's gonna take maybe a minute. And when you're there, we're gonna crunch these guys up in a mortar and pestle. All right, these guys go in. Nice. Now we can add a couple other things. Some garlic powder, or as they say in Chicago, can't do that accent. Powder. We got some oregano and a little Italian blend just because. And shit, stand by. My peppercorns, I forgot to toast. That's okay. We're just gonna go in like that. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. We're gonna be fine. By the way, if you didn't want to toast anything, you'd be all right. So now we just bash these guys up a little bit to emphasize the flavor. They don't need to all be dust, but definitely bust it up to enhance, to unleash, to unveil, to release. Let's look. Oh, I like what I'm seeing. I certainly like what I'm smelling. All right, beef time. My burner, my pot, there we go. And a little oil. And when it gets hot, we are going to add some color to our bottom round. Look how pretty that is. It's not a particularly tender cut and it needs time. You can cook it in a pressure cooker or braise it like we're gonna do here with some liquid. So give this a second to get hot and in we go. And when it just is about smoking, we can put our pieces in. And we're looking for color on all sides. We're not cooking this. No way we're getting anywhere close to it. But we're searing it, and searing's gonna give better flavor in the end. It's all about that. It's all about that. Nothing's too good for the Pope. Can you imagine he could come in one day and go, I'd like to order me. I'd like to order the me. And when it looks like that, turn it over. We're gonna get all sides. Great stuff. Keep it going, fellas. Keep it going. Well, I'm doing the work, so you keep shooting, fellas. Remember yesterday when you thought that the steak was really overcooked? And I was trying to calm you down?
You have issues when it comes to the steak.
Fuck, you're not fucking kidding. Terrible issues. Terrible. I don't believe the technology. And when everybody's beautiful, take them out for 1 second, kill the heat. This is maybe unnecessary, but this little extra oil in here, I don't want. So let me get some of it, most of it. Okay, here we go. Now we continue. Heat can go back on, and now I'm gonna deglaze this pan. Ready? With a Chicago classic. Modelo. No, of course it's not, but it's what I had. I could have gotten a Wally's old style or something, whatever they have there. Remember this? Goodbye. In you go, you bastard. That sounds like Chicago to me, you know? You bastard. Next in, a couple quarts of beef stock. I gotta stop that stupid accent, man. I really have to. Sorry, I didn't mean stupid accent. I mean, I'm stupid for doing it. And now, as Max likes it when I say, now comes back our beef, like this. We bring it to a simmer. Come on, you. Yeah. All right, you see it bubbling? Kill the heat. Put the lid on. This goes into an oven at 275 for about an hour and a half until, about 145. That's it. Time to deal with some giardiniera. Giardiniera is a mixed vegetable combination. It's a vinegar. Sometimes it's peppery. Sometimes it's mild. This one's mild. And you can make it yourself. You know, it's better. You give yourself a couple days. It gets better with time. But I would prefer to jazz up a store-bought one, and I'm going to show you what I like to do. So we open it up. We're going to strain. Because, look, a piece like this in a sandwich, that's no good. Pieces like this are getting better, but really, you got to... I like to make these as uniform as I can. So shake off the liquid, and then we go like such, as they might say. We got carrots, we got the whole thing. So let's do this. Grab a knife, onion. I say you got to think about how people are going to eat things. And in a sandwich, big giant chunks of stuff like this are not going to be helpful. And does one person want to be the only one to get this? No. The hot pepper, I don't know how hot this is actually. So just give yourself a good chop. And once you're there, nothing crazy. Look, you can tell. Now it's manageable, right? Now everybody's getting a little bit of everything. Let's just go back into here like this, like such. Now we're going to add more spice in the form of a serrano. So put some gloves on because you just might as well. You don't want to get serrano on your fingertips and then wipe your eyes, right? That's a mistake. That's going to hurt like shit. And at a point like this, you have a choice. Seeds, no seeds. How we feeling, boys?
Seeds.
I'm fine with seeds.
Let's go for it, shall we? So I can make these into fairly thin pieces. You don't want to give anybody too big of a chunk, and you want it to spread out through the whole jar of the stuff you're making. When you're comfortable with that, bring back the business. In it goes. Nice. Couple other things. I like a little red pepper flake, like that, and I like a little oregano, like that. And this we will mix. I'm going back into a different jar. Perfecto. Like this, like this, like this. Now, stick this in the fridge. Not only are the pieces a better size, but honestly, it looks more interesting now with the little bits of serrano in here and the little flecks of oregano. It's good. You've done a good job here. It's partly... Sorry?
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's partly homemade. That's... What would that be? Partly homemade is what it is. All right. Stick in the fridge. You'll use it for this sandwich. Use it for all kinds of things. Like a little on top of scrambled eggs in the morning with some toast. Oh, it's so good. Okay. You'll see me next when our beef comes out of the oven. Or as they say in Chicago, the frickin' oven. And after, I don't know, about an hour and a quarter, we have this. Oh, look. Oh, no smell. That's the crazy part. All right, let's take these little guys out. Look at this. Beautifulness. Okay, deal with these guys in a second. Right now, we're going to strain off this broth. And that will look like this. Trying not to spill. Perfecto. And this will be the base for our gravy tomorrow when we build these amazing sandwiches. Now we can wrap these little guys. Put your guy in the middle, wrap them up nice and tight. Put them in the fridge overnight. And this I learned from our chef at Boston, Little Italy, Gavin Mills. All right, into the fridge overnight. I mean, look, you could do it a few hours. If you made this in the morning, got them chilled enough so you could slice them thin, you'd do it at dinner time. But no, it's 4 o'clock. We're doing this tomorrow. I'll probably not look like I've changed because I'll still be in a black t-shirt. It will be me having showered and changed. Fresh t-shirt. Alrighty then, it's the next day, and here's what we've got. We've got our bottom round, chilled, firm, perfect to be cutting on the slicer. And this is the important part. Not that the beef's not important, but look, you could buy like a thin sliced roast beef or London broil at the supermarket. It's this. This is the gold. And the addition of the beer to this changed everything. But here's what we've got.
You put it in a little shot glass for us yesterday.
Oh yeah.
It was like sipping on the best bowl of soup on the coldest day ever.
Max absolutely loved it. Okay, but look what's on top. You know what that is? That's unwanted fat that we don't really need. So I'm just going to use this guy here to get it off. It's not really going to be helpful to us. I mean, yeah, it'll give a nice mouthfeel. Wouldn't be the worst thing if you included it in the pot. It would start to melt down, but we don't need this extra fat. Come on, that'd be crazy. You should smell it though. Holy shit. All right, I think I'm good. Now let's put some of this in a pot and get it warming. That's magic right there, folks. That is magic. All right, all we need is for that to warm up. Here's what I can do. Let me put this off to the side. Let me get the slicer. Slice some beef. It's right there waiting. Max, you bring it. You're stronger than I am. And it's heavy AF. And contact. Do we want thinner? I think that looks pretty good. Do you want to taste it?
Yeah.
Have a bite.
I think we should. We just waited how long for this?
We waited 24 hours?
Oh my god.
By itself. But we'll just wait. We need a lot, so just let me slice away. All right, I'm good. Let's get this wet and build.
Okay.
Sounded creepy. All right, we've got this. We've got this. And remember our giardiniera that we made way better from the jarred version yesterday. All right, let's put this in here, Maxie boy. We're warming it. We're not re-cooking it. So it's just in here a little bit. If you leave it in there too long, it's gonna go hard and you don't want that. Oh. Plus, we're gonna serve it with extra on the side for dipping. All right, that. Look at this. Okay, let's go. So I think at Portillo's, they're probably going directly from the pot to the bun, but you know, we want to shoot from the proper angles and stuff, and this is how we're gonna do it. I mean, listen, if you're making a sandwich named after a pope, it better be popely. Is that the word? Stately?
Popish.
Popish. And now this.
Pope worthy is what you're saying.
That's what I'm trying to say. Pope worthy, without any swearing. Okay, now our giardiniera on top. Look, now it's a manageable size. This is something you can get your mouth around.
Pope fucking Leo doesn't care
Some
if
of those
you swear. The fucking Chicago Pope doesn't care.
Please don't use the Pope's name and swear words at the same time. Now, I'm telling you this. Look at what we've done here. Just a little extra here. You got to dip. And that's what we're going to do. There you go. There you go. There's your Popeness. There's your Leo. There's your proper Leo. And let's not forget, we made the giardiniera intentionally spicy yesterday by adding the serrano and the red pepper flakes. So let's dip right there. Oh, damn. And bite. I don't know how to do this. Oh. I don't know if it's anything like Portillo's. It's one of the greatest sandwiches ever. It's clearly worthy of a pope. If Leo comes to Chicago, Portillo should go to Rome and make it for him right there. But nothing trashy. You don't want them setting up a table with the Portillo's banner on it under one of those little pop-up tents in St. Peter's, in front of St. Peter's. You just want to quietly make it for him, have it taken. They'll deliver it one night, Holy Father. They'll lift the cloche off the top. There it will be. The angels will sing because it's the Vatican, and it will be this. Oh my God, please make it. Follow the recipe, it's below. The hardest part is waiting the 24 hours to let the beef get set up. Or if you don't give a shit, cook it longer, let it get shredded. But no, do this. This is the way. All right, see ya. Cheers to Portillo's and Pope Leo.